Teachers here at Cajon Valley Middle School are preparing for their school year with workshops all day today. But today they have an unexpected teacher, a 17-year-old high school student, teaching them about improv.
1, 2.
Liam Fay is the leader of this classroom.
I cannot believe this is a high school, well, I can believe it's a high school student.
Teaching this room of teachers how to put improv into their classroom.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Liam gives teachers insight into how components of improv can help students learn, like getting students to focus better or how to work in a team setting.
Kids have a lot more inhibitions and self-confidence issues starting around middle school, and that the younger you get them, the more they're just like not afraid and willing to take chances and stuff. And so hopefully programs like this can help them.
Liam started improv when he was just 8 years old, and when he was a freshman at Francis Parker School, he started using the skills he learned in improv to help the school's robotics team improve their team building. From there, he created a high school outreach program teaching younger students about improv lessons at different schools, leading him into his assignment today.
This will be my 28th year, so I'm an old lady. It's nice to get something new and refreshing from someone younger.
It's just really refreshing to see a young man come in and have such energy and give me ideas for my class that I can use that they're going to love.
What do you hope the big message is that teachers take away today?
Don't be afraid of failure and make sure that your kids aren't either.
Liam hopes to continue to work in the education field after he graduates from high school. He already has his eyes on Stanford and Yale. Elena Gomez, NBC 7. I'm standing just along the Seine River, and typically the area I'm standing allows people to walk from here and walk all along the Seine. But because of the recent rains we've seen here in France, that area is completely blocked off because of the flooding that we've seen. You can see here just how high that water has gotten in this area. It has risen very high, going all the way up to most of the tree trunks here that you can see, and it's been this way for the last couple days. The water runs deep throughout the Seine, nearly burying trees and playgrounds. And you can no longer see the sidewalks that run along the river. Tourists and locals take a moment to capture the flooding. One local tells me that the same type of flooding happened just last year. The city's flooding has closed 5 stops on the RERC train line nearest to the Notre Dame. The Orsay Museum is no longer hosting their late hours, that's until early February, and the Louvre even closed their Department of Islamic Art for several days since it is on the lower level. In the meantime, the city will wait for the rains to stop and the waters to recede. Along with people walking here along the Seine, there are many cruises that pass by here as well, but many of those have been canceled until further notice, others until the end of the month.
Thanks, Larissa.
We continue also to dig deeper into the bankruptcy of a bridal shop in San Diego. Alfred Angelo Bridal shut down their stores across the country 2 weeks ago, including 2 shops here in San Diego County. Dozens and dozens of brides were left in the dark without any communication from the company when they closed their doors.
That's awful. Now NBC 7's Elena Gomez is in the studio with a look at the investigation on the company and an update into one specific bride's situation.
Yeah, one that we've talked to before, but this is a real nightmare for a lot of brides, especially some of them getting married this weekend. But the Florida-based company is now under investigation to see what happened before this bankruptcy was filed, especially since brides were given no notice beforehand. At this point, there's no criminal investigation on the company. Alfred Angelo filed for Chapter 7 bankruptcy on July 14th, exactly 2 weeks ago. Since then, the store in Oceanside has been shut down with dresses still inside. Julie Jones bought her dress back in June, just a month before the shop closed. She spent more than $3,000 on her dress and accessories. As of today, she hasn't heard back from the company if she will ever get her dress back or her money back. Luckily, Julie was able to get her money back from her credit card company, but is also in the process of filing a bankruptcy claim with the company. Today, she says she is finding the silver lining in this whole situation, which is marrying her supportive fiance, she says. That's happening next year. But still, she feels for many of the brides like herself who are still in the dark about this entire situation.
I've really kind of closed that door, but could they have handled it differently? Absolutely. You don't just tell people one day notice, peace out, we're gone. You know, sorry, your dream wedding is now going to be a nightmare. You have more ethics. You have more moral instincts. You take care of people, especially on a day as important and as emotional as a wedding day.
Yeah, so Julie tells me that she is moving forward from all of this. She's planning to start shopping for an entirely different wedding dress. An attorney for the company says they are trying to get as many dresses to customers as possible. Their first priority, obviously, is getting bridesmaid dresses to brides with weddings this weekend.
I
So
can't
that's
imagine the stress
tomorrow.
there.
So yeah.
Well, I remember in your presentation you were saying that there's still dresses inside that store. So why can't somebody go in the store and deliver those dresses or make them available for pickup?
I don't know. I was there today and it was a full shop of dresses in there.
Wow.
So
Wow.
I don't know.
Okay.
We wish
All
her
right.
the best, too.
Thank you.
Thanks, Elena.
A disturbing